I don't have to ask nicely, you know. It's mine. Something happened, but it was too fast for Atropos to see. Sol grunted and dropped to his knees, and Vial, still in his chair, had Umbra. "Don't think I'm weak," Vial said. "Everyone who comes here now thinks I'm weak just because a wee bit of my stuff has been stolen. The trick is, if you've got less to work with, you just don't spread it so thin. My realm may be a little smaller than in happier times, but in it, I'm just as strong as ever." "Well," the dog said, "I wouldn't go that far." "Hush, Barbas, before I feed you to my hounds." "Which would be me, sir," the dog said. "If you're after making a point, I really don't take it," Vial said as he unwrapped the blade. When he touched it, a shudder went through him, and he cast it on the table. "Well, it's no good to me like that," he said. "Sol, don't you at least know better than to bring it to me like that?" Sol was having trouble answering, however. He was still on his hands and knees. "What are you doing to him?" Atropos demanded. "What?" the Daedra asked, and then blinked. "Oh, right." Sol suddenly heaved a deep breath, and he sat back on his heels, gasping. "Haven't I always done my best by you people?" Vial asked. "Haven't I always tried to provide instruction and opportunities for you to improve yourselves? I've treated you with good humor, like equals, really. Where is the respect I'm due?" "Really? I'm just tired of it now." He sat back. "Just tired, really." "We want to know what happened to Umbra," Atropos said. "We know where he is. That's why we've been looking for the sword in the first place." "First of all," Vial said, "let's not go calling anyone Umbra. There is no Umbra. This thing that suffers from the delusion that it is its own person is actually nothing of the kind. Do you understand? No more than a stone rolling down a hill is capable of real self-locomotion, or an abacus of doing math by itself. What was in this sword was me, plain and simple. If someone cut off your leg, and the leg started calling itself Umbra, it would still be your leg, wouldn't it? You wouldn't humor it, would you? Help out with its delusions of grandeur, would you?" "Well, no, certainly not," Atropos said. "Well, there you go. That's just what I've been saying. Not nearly so dumb as you look." His strange eyes narrowed, and he put on a boyish smile. "But go on. You were telling me where the rest of me is." "We're in Tamriel, in a city known as Umbriel." "Again? The name of the city isn't Umbriel. I created it. Me. Its real name is..." He scratched his chin. "Well, I don't remember what its real name is. But it isn't Umbriel. More with the putting on airs." Vial swung his feet from the table and leaned forward, bracing his hands against the table. "So it's in Tamriel now. I've caught glimpses of it now and then, but how could he possibly have gotten it into Nern?" "Well, we're not sure ourselves," Atropos said. "But we're determined to stop, your city, by returning what was stolen to the sword," Vial said thoughtfully. "Well, yes. And then you were just going to bring the sword back to me, weren't you?" Vial said. Of course," Atropos agreed. "You most certainly were not," Vial said. "But that's fine. Things have changed. You've come to me for a reason." Atropos looked at Sol, who gave him a warning glance. "The city of which we speak is destroying Tamriel," Atropos said. "It's on its way to the Imperial City." "Is it?" Atropos thought the Daedra's ears actually twitched. "Ah, I see. And you found the sword in Solstheim, so you don't have time to get it there. But this is really funny." "Well, I don't see how," Atropos said. "I should think you would want us to reach it." "I want what was stolen from me," the Daedra admitted. "That means someone has to stab this non-entity that calls itself Umbra with that sword."